Hi, everybody. How do you do? It's February 5th, 2020. Man, State of the Union was last night, and, I made predictions on my vlog yesterday, but I could never have predicted that one. First off, when I saw Nancy Pelosi take the copy of the State of the Union, hand it to her, and just rip it in half on GIF form, because I didn't watch the thing in real time, I was just like, oh, snap. I was like, even I was shocked. I was thinking, if this was the late 1700s, early 1800s, they would have to fight a duel now, I think. It would be, okay, we have to have a duel. Pap. We gotta have a gunfight now. But it's not. It's the early 2000s, 2000s. Luckily, nobody has to have a gunfight. But, man, everybody is sure talking about it a lot. They're like, can you believe she did that? The outrage. I'm just like, I knew there would be much outrage. As soon as I saw that, I was like, no. I'm like, surely this can't be true. Oh, I'm sure it's calculated. I don't think she just had a fit of rage. I don't know. People are calling for her head, man. Oh, man. The other thing was, it's like something you have to just tiptoe around, even how you describe it, because everybody's going to be all worked up about this thing, too. Rush Limbaugh is suddenly a national fucking hero or something, who got the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which they give to heroes. Look, man, it sucks that he got diagnosed with really advanced lung cancer. It sucks. It's sad. And I do not wish that on anybody, ever. I don't. It's terrible. But I don't think he would have gotten the Presidential Medal of Freedom if he hadn't had been diagnosed with that. So he kind of got the medal as a consolation prize for being diagnosed with terminal cancer. And I mean, because would he have gotten it if he didn't get diagnosed? No, obviously not. And I mean, it's just, so but I won't disrespect it, whatever. Because I know people will be like, oh, blessed man. Hey, if you think I see outlandish stuff, listen to that guy. And one of the best people I ever met was my brother-in-law, Joshua Lloyd. And I had to live through the agony of watching him die of stage 4 lymphoma, and getting the news that he had it, stage 4 lymphoma. He deserved a medal. He was a hero. So, that's all I'll say on that. So I think a lot of it was kind of all of it was just meant to be a distraction from things. I'll admit, man, I'm a Bernie bro. I don't, if you want to call it that. That's who I liked last time. And I'm gonna, go with who, I believe in what he's saying. And I feel like he's the guy who doesn't leave anybody behind. And, I don't think he wants to dismantle democracy. Okay? I don't think he's like this Mao figure. I don't think he's like Lenin. I don't think he's, people are saying like, oh, he's a communist now. It's like they just jump in. Like, he's not a socialist. He's a democratic socialist. Now, we already practice many forms of socialism. Okay? A postal worker, for example. The post office. It's subsidized. It's subsidized by the government. The postal workers are paid by the government, which means us, taxes. Now this it's all socialism is, okay? It is the government actually putting on programs to help people. Now, I don't know why people think it's such a bad thing. But then again, I don't know that most of the people who love Trump could really enunciate to you the reason why. Not really. They could answer, but it'd just be some bullshit. Because we elected him to drain the swamp and make America great and yada, 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 bullshit, right? I like his policies. Oh, which ones? God, I just love them. Okay. Good for you. That's all I like. That's all I say. Because I don't believe for a second that they're basing it on this keen observation of the inner workings of the government. Like all the good he's doing, I don't think they have a clue. They just like him. I don't know why. But, whatever, more power to them. I just think one thing I don't admire is how they all just turned on Mitt Romney on a dime. Just, now we hate Mitt Romney. It's like, what? He voted against Trump and he voted for witnesses. Oh, what a scumbag. He voted for witnesses in a trial. He just wanted to hear. Why is that a reason not to invite Mitt Romney to Super PAC? He voted for witnesses. That looks pretty fucked up, guys. To everybody, I don't call myself a Democrat or a Republican. I'm not. I just like who I like. So, because of that, I can look at that and be like, that's messed up. Like, they hate him now just because he wanted to hear from a first-hand witness. I mean, it wouldn't have changed the fact that he got acquitted. It just would have let all of us hear more stuff. And that is what they didn't want to have happen. Obviously. That frustrates me. But pendulums swing both ways. I was incredulous last go around at the thought that Donald Trump would be elected. Here we are. And people are incredulous now that Bernie can get elected. Well, be careful. You just might get surprised. I know I did.